Australia es un país multicultural y los indios ocupan la segunda población extranjera más grande en este país, después de los ingleses, con un poco más de 600.000 habitantes. Acabamos de entrar a una tienda india y como pueden ver hay puros productos indios.
मेरी गोरी गोरी मंग दी कलाई वे पीलियां ले आदे चूड़ियां
Alright YouTube, I'm taking over. That guy hung, game over, no good. I'm gonna show you the real Indian food in Melbourne. Come with me, let's go.
Este es el restaurante elegido, se llama Babuji, el cual se encuentra en el suburbio de St Kilda en Melbourne. Fue el escogido porque los restaurantes indios más alejados de la City suelen brindar una experiencia gastronómica más fiel a la cultura.
Could we get butter chicken, pork vindaloo, me as well. Should we get the palak paneer as well?
Bueno, gente de YouTube, ya nos encontramos acá en el restaurante indio. Los platos van a ser recomendados por nuestro amigo Ishan, que es de la India, pues él ya conoce obviamente los platos, entonces ya, de hecho ya hicimos la orden, ya pedimos los platos fuertes, los que vamos a probar, y esta es nuestra primera experiencia probando este tipo de comidas porque la verdad no tenemos idea qué sabe. Siempre vemos videos muy populares en TikTok y demás redes sociales donde muestran es comida callejera y nos había antojado mucho, así que vinimos a este restaurante y vamos a ver qué tal nos va. Esta entrevista va a ser en inglés y voy a tratar de que salga lo mejor posible, lo más fluido, a pesar de que mi inglés es malo, aún es malo, solo llevo 2 meses acá y bueno, soy malo en inglés todavía, así que vamos a tratar de que salga lo mejor posible. Mientras esperamos a que llegue la comida que ya pedimos, que ya ordenamos, vamos a hacerle unas preguntas a Ishan a ver qué nos puede informar acerca de la cultura india.
For how long have you lived in Australia?
So I first arrived in 2016, so I think it's been around almost 7 and 8 years since I've been here, and yeah, it's like I was really passionate about food and I wanted to study to become a chef, and I found a school in Melbourne that was really good, and Melbourne is also very big on culture and has influences from all around the world.
What do you miss from India?
Nothing much, but I think if I have to choose one thing, it'll be my family. Yeah, mi familia.
What about the Indian community? Do you mingle with them here?
To be honest, not as many as I would like to. I have a few family friends here that I visit when I want to have some Indian food, but other than that, most of my friends and colleagues are from like different countries. Some are Colombian, Spanish, Aussies, and yeah, a lot of people from other parts of Asia, Korea, Japan, and China. Yeah.
What are your thoughts about Colombians, like me?
I would say they are really cool people. They know how to throw a party for sure, because I've been to a few parties with Jose, and yeah, they've been some of the best parties, and they can dance really well. I've noticed that, like, really good.
Have you ever tried Colombian food?
I think that I have tried a bread that Jose brought back illegally from Colombia. So if the Department of Immigration and anyone's listening, he brought back something illegally. I think it was called pan de queso from Las Marquesas.
Bueno, y aquí interrumpimos un poco la entrevista porque ya está llegando la comida y la verdad es que tengo bastante hambre. Y quiero vivir la experiencia de probar este tipo de comidas que no había probado antes.
So that's the, I believe the paneer tikka that we ordered. This is like pieces of cottage cheese that are marinated for a long time and then cooked in a clay oven, which is like a good clay oven goes up to like 350 to 400 degrees Celsius, and it's a very quick cooking process that gets the outside very nice and caramelized, but the inside is still very nice and moist. So that's one of my favorite dishes growing up, because I grew up as a vegetarian for the first 15 years of my life, so that was one of my favorite things to eat.
Interesting. Bueno, y ahora vamos a hacer la primera degustación de este plato que se llama Auténtica. La verdad no sé si lo estoy pronunciando bien, pero bueno, aquí vamos a probarlo y vamos a ver qué tal. Delicioso. Se siente delicioso, es como algo... Siento como que lo he probado en otras comidas, la verdad. Pero se siente muy rico, o sea, es delicioso, se siente como los condimentos, el queso, la textura, todo es muy rico.
So that's like the main thing that you're supposed to. So this is tandoori chicken. It comes from the north side as well. It is chicken that is marinated for overnight preferably, and then cooked in a clay oven, which is again very high temperature, and so that's why it gets like the char outside, and it's cooked in a really fast manner, so it still stays quite moist inside. And I see it's served with some corn, and this is, I believe, the mint sauce, which goes really well with the chicken. So let's give it a try.
Ishan, what is this?
This is samosa chaat. This is like a street food, famous street food. So a samosa on its own is very good, but what they do in this one is they take a samosa and then like sort of pimp it up with some tamarind sauce, some yogurt and some chickpeas and a bunch of herbs and spices, which sort of takes it to the next level. So samosa chaat. So try some, please.
Delicioso. Delicioso. Este plato sí, la verdad, no había sentido antes como ese sabor. No sé la verdad que tiene. Parece como cereal. Sé que tiene yogur. Pero la verdad no sé cómo describirlo, pero sí es algo que no había probado antes. Y lo anterior era la entrada, yo pensé que era ya el plato fuerte. La verdad ya estaba pensando que iba a quedar con hambre, que estaba muy rico, pero iba a quedar con hambre, pero aquí ya llegó realmente la comida, o sea, lo que pidió cada uno. Así que para la explicación de esto, ¿quién mejor que Ishan? Ishan?
So I'll just introduce the dishes that are here right now. So I believe these are our saffron rice, which is not really saffron rice because they sometimes use food coloring. That's why you can see the difference between orange and yellow. If it was saffron, it'll be all the same color. And then you have the classic butter chicken made with a lot of butter and some chicken. And then we have pork vindaloo, which is sort of like a tangy pork curry. And I believe this is the dal makhani, which is lentils also cooked in butter, cream, and tomato sauce. It's cooked like really low and slow for like around 12 hours overnight. And then we have a little accompanying raita, which is like a yogurt-based accompaniment sauce. And this, I believe, is a vegetable dish. And we have some more dishes. Say action. Action. All right. So we have some more dishes. Here we have some breads and we have some more breads here, and then we have some vegetarian dishes, which is basically butter chicken sauce, but just with cheese curds, and some palak paneer, which is a spinach-based curry.
Bueno, aquí ya tengo el plato armado, me eché un poco de cada cosa para vivir la experiencia completa, así que vamos a ver qué tal nos va. Así que buen provecho. Bueno, y luego de haber terminado esta increíble comida, porque la verdad me gustó demasiado, creo que en este momento entre mis top de comida, que la verdad he probado muchas, pocas comidas de diferentes países realmente, siento que la comida india, uff, o sea, definitivamente deliciosa, es picante, a mí me gusta mucho el picante, y un sabor como un poco más concentrado realmente de las comidas que no había probado antes, y me encantó, o sea, me encantó definitivamente en este momento. Mi comida favorita, hasta no probar otra distinta que tal vez me guste más o menos, no sé, es la India. Me gusta, me encanta. Me casé con esta comida definitivamente.
La verdad, a mí me gustó fue el pan.
Why the woman paint her hands?
It's, I think, a tradition. It's called henna tattoo, and it's like a tradition that they do before marriage and sort of on special occasion that has to do with sort of between husband and wife. Yeah.
Okay. The Indian people use the hat.
Yeah.
Is
Turban,
Hindu turban is Hindus.
That's, I think you're referring to turban. That's a separate religion. It's called Sikh. It's Sikhism. So yeah, it's a different religion, and part of that religion is that the males need to have their head covered at all time.
You dance in music in
No, I suck at dancing. No, I have two left legs. I don't have a right leg. I have two left legs.
Me too. Same, too.
Yeah.
Day to you.
What do you think about Aladdin?
I don't think that's Indian actually, Aladdin. I think it's somewhere from the Middle East because we don't really. Yeah, I don't think it's Indian.
What's the beef with the Pakistanis?
I think it's a bit of a controversial and sensitive topic. I don't think I want to talk about that.
Why aren't you eating with your hands?
I think eating with the hands is more. It's the difference. Like the North has sort of adapted a bit more to the spoons and forks, but the South side still sticks to the tradition of eating with the hands, because I believe they have a philosophy behind it that when you eat with your hands, your sort of food is more nourishing, and you sort of feel there's a connection between the mouth, hand, and stomach. When you remove the hand from the conversation and you take a spoon, it sort of interrupts the whole process. So yeah, I believe South side is more traditional, and they've stuck to their tradition of eating with the hand. That's it for today. Calabaza para la casa. Adiós, amigos.
Bueno, y antes de finalizar el video, quisimos pasar e inspeccionar la segunda opción que teníamos para vivir esta experiencia de probar la comida india. La verdad siento que hubiese sido una buena elección porque no sabíamos que tenía como tantos detalles de esta cultura. Se ve que no solo te ofrece como vivir la experiencia en los alimentos, sino también en el espacio. Falta realmente probar la comida, a ver si es tan buena como en el restaurante que escogimos. Desde la Chinatown me despido sin antes decirles que no olviden suscribirse a mi canal, darle like al video, activar la campanita para que no se pierdan contenido. Y ya saben que si quieren más series de este tipo, probando comidas de diferentes culturas, lo dejen en los comentarios.
Sorry. Professional.